Hey, Credit Sand family. This is the Credit Sand, and I want to let y'all know something little tell about my life, so y'all can understand who I am. All right, so at one time in 2005, no, this was in 2006 actually, right? So in this whole aspect, I was married at the time. You feel me? My baby mama, my second wife, and she left me. You feel me? She left me. It was cool though. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, I didn't even care no more. You know what I mean? I started just, and a lot of my family don't know this. I had started just giving up. I didn't care. I just started smoking and drinking and all that other stuff, right? So in that aspect, what I did, I was like, I just didn't care. So I moved from Bristol, Florida, to Gainesville. When I went to Gainesville, what happened in Gainesville, it was crazy. It was crazy because when I got to Gainesville, all my skin had turned black. You feel me? And I had got sick, real sick, real bad. And I was there on the work furlough. You feel me? So once I found out, my community control officer told me that let me back up a little bit. Back up. So I had met a chick off the chat line and we've been talking for about a week and a half. She was like, well, all the stuff you're going through, you might as well come to Gainesville. You come to my house, you can hang out, whatever. So I did that. After I sold a lot of stuff out my house, on my trailer I had, I moved there. No, really, I didn't move there. So when I got there, um, I was hanging out a little bit, still didn't care about nothing. Still real dark though, because everybody was like, man, you look like something wrong with you, like you're dying or something like that. You all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So one day I had to go get my medication. Me and the lady that I was staying with, because she was a born diabetic. She's a type 1. I was a type 2 diabetic. So we both went to Lil Shan's hospital in Gainesville. You know, and so when we did that, we sat there for like almost like 5 hours, bro. We was like, nah, we gone. So, but when I went home, I was sick. Like instantly, like I got sick. I could eat, I could do nothing. You know what I mean? So I said, let me go back. So when I went back, I called the ambulance. I gave them an alias. They took me in, right? When I got to the place, I called my community control officer. And I told my community control officer that I'm in the hospital. I know I'm at my hospital. My sugar was 15,000. So in the whole aspect, they was trying to figure out how I was alive. So I would let him know that I was in ICU, and I let him know. Now he said you probably gonna get violated, but it's gonna be good. So that that's a whole nother tale. But in that whole aspect, when I got the phone with him, I put the phone down. Then I passed out. I like passed out. Like I don't remember nothing what happened after that. I went straight into darkness, straight up, no playing, not playing at all. I was in straight darkness. So what happened was I was dead. I had no brain function or anything. I'm out of there. So I'm in straight darkness. So then the light came. When the light came, I was kind of tripping in a way because I didn't know what was going on. I think I was going to get judged or something. That's what I thought was going to happen to me. But when I seen my grandmama, she was cooking in the kitchen, and it was like, but it was all white place. It wasn't no like, how you have a dream and you it was all white. Only thing there was a stove, and my grandmother was there cooking. And when she turned and looked at me, she told me the Father have a purpose for you. Go back, and that's when I woke up. Now, when I woke up, the lady was she was cleaning around there, checking my vitals and whatnot, see if anything changed. And I sat straight up and asked for a drink of water. She shot out the room and running down the hallway to my he's alive. I laid back down for a minute because I didn't know what was going on. I laid down, and when I laid down, I looked back up. I had like 25 doctors. I think it was like 25 or 30 doctors around me because Lil Shan is a pre-med hospital. in this aspect, I'm like, dang, man, what's going on? So the lady told me I had died 3 times. My heart stopped 3 times. The last time when they brought me back, they didn't have no brain function from me. So I was completely dead. It was a wrap. The only thing that was pumping was the stuff in my body was pumping, but my spirit was gone. So when I came to, they told me that it had to be the Father because we was coming to put a plug on you. What? 2 hours? 2 hours? Was it 2 hours? 2 hours prior from me waking up. You know what I mean? Like before they had, like I had 2 more hours before they was gonna, stop because it was no brain function at all. Period. So I'm like, okay, so I was dead. They was like, yeah, we was going to pronounce you dead, but you woke up, and they was trying to figure out what happened. What I did, I told them I was smoking weed, and I was drinking a little bit, but I mostly was smoking weed. And they was like, well, I was sedated, but I know the Father. Okay, one thing I'm finna tell y'all, and this is why I'm telling this story. You can do anything you want, okay? But if the Father have a purpose for your life, you might as well just give up, my boy. I'm like, to my give up, my boy. Like, for real, like, woman, man, whatever, you need to give up because the Father is present in your life for a reason. You have a purpose to go out there and save souls or whatever He has you to do. He might make you create something that's gonna be so phenomenal that they couldn't comprehend how did you get that thought in your head because He gave it to you. You feel me? So you have to understand this concept. This is why I do help people rebuild, restore their credit, because be perfectly honest, I love credit more than I love real estate, and I do both. So one thing I do, I love credit because you don't have no idea your financial life, how it would change overnight if you get your credit right, man. You will have no idea. Like you are entitled to credit, and if you're not trying to get your credit together right now, you're being lazy. I'm just gonna be 100. You're being lazy because it's so much stuff out here that you can learn. The consumer law is free to learn. They got. I'm talking about you can go to write up anything about a consumer law. You can do it. But let's say you don't got time. You want somebody to help you and guide you and teach you the way. I am here for that. I will do that. I teach people how to rebuild and restore their credit. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you too, but I'd rather you learn it for yourself. Because let's say whatever a person teaches you, they can never take away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody take your bike away, you know how to ride a bicycle. You feel me saying? Like just like that. You know how to somebody take your shoes away, you know how to tie your shoes. You feel me? Yeah, I'm talking about listen, it's best to learn so that way you can be the best version of yourself for your family. For you could be the credit hero or, like me, the credit saint for your family. Get your stuff together. And some people do credit because of trying to start a business. It's trying to do something with the family. If all y'all got good credit scores, it's nothing that y'all can't do together. So this is the credit saying. I just want to give you a moment in my life to let y'all know what I've been through. This is the credit saying. Signing off. Peace.